Hello. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Selenium Python training program. In the last session, we are trying to store this frame information. So frame, the complete object information we are storing in a frame one. See, the reason why I have a given as a frame one means there are a multiple frames are there in this page and moving further pages also. That's the reason I have a given it as a frame one. Okay. Now driver dot I need to switch my control to the frame. Switch to dot frame, and that particular frame is a frame one. So I am asking my WebDriver to switch to this frame first. So let me add a comment here. Below two lines will click on a create, and then it will click create a user. Below two lines will switch to the frame in. Okay, we'll switch to the frame in user creation page. And after that, below line will enter first name. Okay, after entering the first name, the next point of what I need to do is I need to click on this magnifying icon. So right click, inspect. So here, this object is having a tag as a img and a alt as a property. So slash slash image at the rate alt is equal to that info. So here again driver dots find element by xpath dot click. I'm just using it to perform a click operation on that. So as soon as it performed a click operation, it will open a new window. Hence, I am asking it to wait for 5 seconds until the new window got opened. So whenever it clicked on that, this is how a new window got opened. Now we need to ask our WebDriver to switch to the new window. By default there is certain mechanism which we need to follow, so which we need to follow. Directly we can't say that go to the new window and switch to the new window. We need to capture the total number of windows opened by our WebDriver. So driver dot get, or I'm using window handles. Window handles is a command which we are using to capture the windows information of a 0, which will be capturing the first window information. The similar way, driver dot window handles of a 1, which will be capturing the second window information. About two commands will capture both window information, both the window information. Now we need to ask our WebDriver to switch to second window. So my requirement is to switch to the second window. In order to switch to that second window, I can use driver dot switch to dot window of second. So this line will be switching to a new window. And once it got switched to the new window, I need to enter a value to the text field. Right click on a text field, inspect, and here I noticed that it has an ID property. So go back here, driver dot find element by dot ID dot send keys Surendra. So I just entered this particular value. But if you clearly observe this HTML, it is having a frame set. It means there are a multiple frames are there. The object, the search field, whatever you are trying to identify is inside this frame set. So here, which is having an ID property and the tag name is a frame. So prior to that, driver dot find element by ID, and I am storing it in a frame 2 is equal to, and now driver dot switch to dot frame 2. I am asking my WebDriver to switch to the second frame. Switch to frame in the new window. In the new window, it's going to switch to the frame, and now below command will enter a value in the new window. Good enough. Done the deal. These are all the commands which we have created so far. Okay, good enough. So if you switch back to your Word document and see the steps what we have created. The first one, login into a Salesforce is completed. Click on a create is completed. Select users is completed. And a user creation, click on a magnifying icon. We have written the command. And in the new window, we asked it to switch to the new window and search button. Of course, we can do that. So the search button, see here, where is the button? So right click on a go button, inspect, and the go button is having a name property as a go. So go back here at the final stage. Okay, here driver dot find element by name. Right, where is this by name? Wait, let's by ID by XPath eh, by name dot click on it. Okay, that's fine. We just perform this operation. That's it. So this is the simple script what we have created. Okay, good enough. I have completed my script. So one thumb rule which I need to remember is we are working on a Salesforce application which has a lot many restrictions. So when you try to execute your scripts, at max, you can run 5 times in an hour. After that, it won't allow you to log in. Allow you to log in. This is the first thing. And the second thing is, okay, and the second thing is, for my accounts, whatever I'm showing right now, it has security settings enabled. Okay, it has some security settings enabled, due to which whenever I'm trying to log in into my application using Selenium scripts, it will trigger a verification code to our register email ID. As of now, I have to copy that code and paste it in the browser. That's the reason after login, I kept 45 seconds to wait so that manually I can perform this operation. Immediately, a quick question will rise in our mind. Can't we handle this operation? Yes, of course. Whenever you are working on your real-time application, we can ask developers to disable this security settings for our accounts. Automatically, they will disable that and you can execute your test scripts. Okay, good enough. Done the deal. So what I'm doing right now means I'm trying to open my Gmail, and in that Gmail, the verification code will be triggered. So let me run my test script here and see. Run as demo 26. Run this demo 26. It will launch a browser. It will navigate to a Salesforce application, and it should maximize the browser, and then it enter the credentials and see the verification code asking it sent to my email. So I'm opening my Gmail ID and I'm copying the verification code and entering here manually and clicked on a verify. As I told you guys, this time I'm doing manually as per my account. But when you are working on your real time, you can disable this notification. There are some settings which you can disable automatically. These notifications, it won't pop up. So generally, whenever you are working on your applications, if it has this kind of a security settings, we can request developers so that at the time of automation testing, they will disable these notifications. Okay, so it switched to the user uh, creation page, and it clicked on a new pop-up, and then it will try to enter a value in this particular search field. So it entered Surendra and it clicked on a search button. No values are there, and it will terminate my browser. That's it. My script got executed successfully. And here, another question will rise in our minds. Okay, as of now, we WebDriver control is in new window. If I want to perform some operations on main window, then what I need to do, right? So here at the end, once you are done with these options, so driver dot switch to default content. Switch to default content is an option which we are using in order to switch to the main window, or I can use driver dot switch to window. Again, I can use first here. In the first, we have already captured the first window information, right? I can use a first so that the control is switching to the first window and you can perform operations on a first window. Like this, we can handle multiple windows in WebDriver, guys. Cool. That's all I have. See you again in the next session. Thank you. Bye.